Another gorgeous day here on PEI, and it is time for my official house tour. If you guys are on my other channel, some of you have already seen this, but for those of you that are new here, I'm going to do a full tour of the house. But before I do that, I'm going to walk around outside real quick, because I don't know if you can see them yet. We're going to walk down here. I can see a bunch of them. There's these weird little, like, as I describe them, furry bugs, which is like sounds weird. But I remember looking them up, and they're actually called like a cotton nymph or something. So like this little, they're actually blue, but they have like white fur on them. Oh, I don't think you guys will be able to see them because they're tiny, but there's a pile of them down here. And yes, that is a giant fishtail decaying on my wall, on my barn, which might be gross to some of you, but it is kind of, what's the word? Tradition that when you catch a tuna, you cut off its tail, and some people pay to have it actually properly like preserved. But the other cheap way, instead of spending $300, is just let it sit out and naturally decay. And I don't know if I can find any of these. I don't think you can see any of them. Oh, you might be able to see them on the black background. Oh, you can. So, I just want to try and catch one, because there's a good guy right there. Like, some of them are big and super fluffy. Oh, I didn't get him. Oh, it's close. I think I got one. I did. Look at them. See, they actually have like fur, that white little fluff, and they're blue. You can't really see their colors, but like they're actually a bright blue. So they have like just little furry butts. I can't use my hand to. Oh, he's gone. Well, at least now you guys know I'm not lying, because you couldn't see them on the video, so you're probably just like, what the hell is he talking about? But now you know. And excuse the beard. It is fall or winter. It's not winter. Fall and winter season. I just let my beard grow out, so we're gonna roll with it. But let's head inside. This is my front door. Definitely want to redo this deck. It has seen better days, but for the meantime, I don't really want to spend $1,000 on a little deck, so we're gonna leave it. Same thing with my front door. Has seen better days. Still works. The handle's a little janky, but we're gonna leave that too for now. Priorities. So, I'll walk right in and double back. Well, actually, I could probably go 0.5. Oh, what the heck did I just do? 0.5. What's going on? 0.5. Okay, I don't know how to work this thing, so we're not going to go 0.5. So this is my porch. I have some work to do in here. So I've got to finish the floor, which you can see I've got one row left. I wish I could zoom out, but I can't. So nice little size, probably 8 by 7 or something. So decent little size. I would like to put like a kind of bench seat in the middle here, right where this dresser is, and then on either side put like a storage locker, like a closet locker, hangers, whatever you want to call it. But that is probably going to be project number 1. I'm going to paint it as well. And then after that, you head right into my kitchen, which you might notice is missing a kitchen table. Haven't got onto that, or onto that yet. I have an island with a couple stools that I eat at, so perfect time for my fridge to kick in and start making a pile of noise. These floors are definitely in need of a resurfacing. These are probably 20 to 25 years old, so they definitely need to be resurfaced and restained, or recoated. I'll probably just go with a clear coat again. I might darken them up. I don't know. I'm thinking about changing my cupboards at some point, but these were like custom cupboards again in like 2005, 2002-ish. So at the time, super expensive kitchen, but it's not even that it's dated. It's just I would like to change it. I'm definitely going to change my countertops. And yes, my house is like a little dirty. I guess I would say untidy. You know, I've done the dishes. I've kind of wipe down some of the surfaces. It's not usually like dirty in here. It's just always kind of untidy. I'm always like slightly behind it. So yeah, pretty decent sized kitchen. These are some old stairs that were actually called maid stairs. I don't think, well, my family definitely didn't have a maid, but whenever this house was built, there might have been use for a maid. So these are really old stairs. You can see how worn they are. Like they're actually worn down from being walked up and down, which is kind of cool. So I guess a little quick backstory about this house. So where I live, Gownbray, was actually founded like 200 years ago by a man named John McGowan, who built this house. So this house was originally a log cabin. Obviously, it's not anymore. You'll see a lot of kind of old rustic looking stuff. That's not because I'm into that, although I am. It's just this house is super old. So I think it was like 1820 or something, or 1830. He built a log cabin, established this area, and I guess the community or settlement was Gowan Bray. So yeah, that's why this house kind of looks old, because it is hella old. Mind you, some of it is just dated stuff that my family has done, and the family before them, but the rest is actually just old. Some of these are like really fucking old, I think. I don't know if it's these or the structure in the basement that's like original. But yeah, a lot of this stuff is like handmade wood, like hand milled wood, I guess. These beams, not original. They came from the barn, which fell down like 5 years ago. It was probably 80 years old. My dad put these in. I absolutely love them. There's just some stuff that has to be fixed up, but I love this old look. There's my girl Pickles. That is my cow from New Zealand. Open concept right into my living room. I don't have a TV in here right now. Like the other room, nothing just like needs work. It's just stuff is dated, and I would like to kind of update it and, breathe some new life into it. Got to decorate a little bit. It's just a random window hanging on my wall. This was my mom's decoration from when she owned the house, so some of it's definitely not me, but I don't mind it. I like kind of the old look. This is the main bath, I guess we'll call it. Same thing. Not in rough shape, but just dated and needs some work, like just kind of, again, to bring it back to life. I think I'm going to leave this for the most part. I'm just going to probably replace the shower and do a custom shower. That's got to go, whatever that is. The ceiling, I think I can live with. I'd like to put in a new mirror, probably bigger, and I might put on a new countertop, but leave the vanity, as that was a vanity that was made by my uncle. Again, 90s, 2000s. You'll notice with this house, everything kind of just like is circular, or like kind of flows in around. Like you could always get around the house. There's not like one way. So walk down to my hallway. Pretty basic hallway. Seam filling that I did that I haven't painted yet. I am a painter, and somehow I just left these done for like 6 months and haven't got to them. Never even seam filled that, but that's besides the point. That's the stairs to go upstairs. We'll go there in a few minutes. This is currently the room where I spend most of my time. When I had the dog, I was kind of on the ground floor to be with him. See, there's just random odd stuff. Like, that's either my sister's. I think my sister's, like, baptism dress or something. I don't know. But there's just some odd stuff still hanging up. Josh Allen jersey. Go Bills. Although we've been playing, like, hot garbage the last 2 weeks. Next week will be better. My old Gaelic football jersey. Some random stuff just kicking around, and my TV. My bed. Room. I started to make a custom bed frame out of pallets. Haven't finished yet, like everything else in this house. This is actually kind of messy. I gotta clean that up. But I'm not one to, pretty up and make things seem better than they are. Like, this is my house, what it looks like day to day, so I'll let you guys see it that way. This is a spare bedroom on the ground floor. This was kind of the Turtle sanctuary. Turtle was the dog I fostered for a month and a half. I left him in here when I was gone for the day or gone for a couple hours, and he basically destroyed that mattress. He was just kind of dirty, and I'm going to assume he peed on it a bit, so I'm going to try and kind of steam clean it and see if I can bring it back to life, but if not, that's not the end of the world. Just a spare bedroom from now that I think I will turn into kind of a gaming room. Basically, I have my setup that's in the other room in either this corner or that corner with a little couch and just all my nerdy stuff in one room. I don't really need this big dresser in here, but that's staying there for now. Laundry room, very basic. Another room that needs a little bit of loving. I replaced the floor recently, and some of the trim. I haven't trimmed out underneath the washer dryer, but that's because it tends to be a little bit of water gets down there, so I didn't want to put MDF trim there because that stuff just soaks up water and swells. Gotta tidy it up. Just a pile of stuff. Since I moved in, I just haven't really decluttered or downsized, so there's just a lot of stuff in this house that's not mine or that just needs to be really gone through. Like this shelf, just none of that is mine except for the NES. And that luggage. But yeah, so now we loop back in. Like I said, everything kind of loops and flows together. Basement. I guess we'll go down there. You've seen that in my last video. I'll just do a quick kind of peek at this and explanation. So my basement, I do want to refinish these stairs to some point. Probably the stairs. I might leave this natural kind of look because like some of these boards are super old as well. Obviously, this is newer. It's not 200 years old, but it's old. So some of these boards, though, I don't know. Like, some of this stuff is fucking old. Like, I would be hard pressed to believe that in 60 or 80 years it would dry rot to the state some of it has. So this is going to be kind of loud. So let me shut this off. I'll just give you a quick plan for the basement, and this is not my stuff. Unfortunately, my family has kind of used this house as a storage or like a storage locker for the last couple decades, and now that it's mine, this stuff hasn't quite been gone yet. This is mostly my mom, so hopefully in the next couple of months I can have this out, cleaned out, and I would like to start turning this area into like a man cave. I want to put a bar on this end, this little kind of nook over here. Just some seating and stuff here. Couch, chairs, and then like a full entertainment stand here with like big TV, a bunch of shelves, and probably some nerdy stuff or sports memorabilia or whatever. And just kind of turn it into a man cave. And my den at the same point. This little section, I don't really know what I'm going to do in the middle area here yet. There's kind of jack posts throughout the place because this is an old, super old basement and super old floor. So it's kind of supported just randomly, but I do have some areas that can be kind of divvied up. I already talked about over in the other corner. That's where all my wood's going. And then over here, I would like to set up a tiny kind of gym, probably 10 feet by 12 feet or 14 feet. So I'd have my squat rack, yoga mat, some rubber flooring down, some dumbbells. Squat rack also has bench in it. Probably dip bar, and I have a flat and incline bench. So put that all in there, and kind of everything I need. And over here is kind of just going to stay storage. I would like to get my workbench set up again, and that has to just get completely cleaned and reorganized. But yeah, like that corner, I just don't even want to look at it. It makes me kind of stressed or anxious. I'm like, I don't know where that's all going and how I have to deal with it, but we'll get there at some point. I've had this house for a year now, and basically nothing has changed. But hopefully this winter I can kind of just knock some stuff off my to-do list for the house. I don't really think I'll do much with this room. Probably just replace this door. And actually, now that I say that, I'll have to redo the wallpaper. Yeah, I'm not a big religious man, but there's a bunch of just old photos and religious stuff hanging up, as I do come from a Catholic family. Oh, good. No lighting upstairs. I do not go upstairs at all because I've been living on the ground floor, and these ceilings are really low, and half of it. So that's just a linen closet. No need to look in there. But look, like, they're 7-foot ceilings. So now this is my sister's old room that I just recently painted blue. I'm going to turn this into a spare bedroom, kind of nautical theme. I want to hang up some pictures of some boats, maybe get some little boat, not figurines, you know what I mean, and just kind of place throughout it. I have an idea for a bedside table, and I just want to turn this into kind of a nautical room for when I do rent the house out. Now we'll go down the hall. Again, everything is just connected. And I'm out of breath from talking. That's not good. This is my old room. Honestly, it looks the exact same as when I was a child. I used to have a sweet bunk bed in this corner. It would be like probably 4 feet high or 5 feet high. I had to climb up a ladder to get in it, but underneath it was like my little playhouse, and it was sick. But nothing special. This will stay a spare bedroom, just get cleaned out. Probably put a double bed in this corner and a dresser beside it. You won't really have access to this side of the room because once you get close enough, like I'm hitting my head here, so there's still kind of wasted space, or good room for a child, but I don't have any of those. So this is the master bath that just isn't a master bath. I'll leave the light shut off. I don't really want to do much with this. I might kind of put a wall right here on the other side of the toilet, and turn this into a master bath on the back side. I do want to replace the shower. It's really dark over here, but there's a shower in the corner I'd like to replace or fix, but I haven't got to that yet. So we'll come down the hallway and go to the master bedroom, which is just a massive massive room. Put the light on here. So this master bedroom is legit, like square footage wise, probably like 600 square feet. Not quite. Say 400 to 500 square feet, but pretty large. Like there's a nook over here, and that might not look as big as it feels, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 12 full strides. So it's just a massive room that I would love to kind of divvy off right at this wall. So there's a wall here. So you'd still have a massive master bedroom, but then I could turn this into a bit of a hallway, and then to the left either put my master bathroom or master walk-in closet, and then master bath just next door to it. And I think that would be pretty good. Again, more stuff that's not mine that just got to go, but that is a conversation for another video. So yeah, that is my house. Like I said, super old house, very dated, needs like updating, but doesn't actually need a lot of work. So I'm very fortunate that way. I have, decent sized property, a large house, 5 bedrooms in total, 4 technically, with a 5th kind of being a spare room or a living room that I turned into a bedroom. But yeah, so hopefully this winter we'll get a few things done. Some of these major like structural things, like where I'm planning on putting the wall here, like that stuff is probably, years away. Knock on wood. I find a partner at some point, and I don't really want to make any major changes to my house till I have another opinion, specifically from a woman, because they're usually a little more good at this, design and layout stuff than I am. So I wouldn't want to just go ahead and do a bunch of things and then hopefully, again, knock on wood, find a partner and then be like, why is it like this? I'm like, oh yeah, no, you're right. That was stupid. So simple things I'll do now, hold out, hopefully find an old lady at some point, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and this is my house. We'll take care.